So yeah, this is for everyone that wants to know what a nang is. So yeah, let's do that. Get up.
Holy came from my arms.
Someone's inhaling until they pass out, that's what it looks like. It's a really brief sense of euphoria or high. It's very fleeting.
Nitrous oxide has many names.
Balloons, galaxy gas, NOS, whatever you want to call it.
Commonly known as laughing gas, it was once only available under medical supervision.
Nitrous oxide is an anaesthetic gas. It's been around since the 1700s.
The gas is also used in the hospitality industry for whipping cream, which has made it easier to buy in shops and online.
In the recent years, what we have noticed is that there has been an increasing use of nitrous oxide recreationally, and if you use large amounts for a long period of time, it causes problems.
Sam Bramman was barely out of high school when he first tried nitrous oxide. His friends called them nangs.
I was at a party and it was in 2023 when I was 19 years old, and I quickly became addicted.
What started as dabbling in a party drug soon became a daily habit.
My sole purpose of the day was to use nangs, and I was driving from different tobacconists. Just completely craving it.
I think so.
Dr. Jessamine Soderstrom is a toxicologist at the Royal Perth Hospital. She's seen firsthand the health impacts of recreational use, which includes paralysis and psychosis.
For them, it means months of treatment and, months of disability.
She's noticed people are using nitrous oxide in larger quantities, swapping from small bulbs to massive canisters.
The nangs contain about 9 grams of nitrous oxide versus the tanks that contain anywhere from 700 grams to 3 kilos of nitrous oxide.
Imports of nitrous oxide have been surging for a decade. In 2015, there were 249 tonnes imported. By 2025, that figure had grown to 3,797 tonnes. And the customs value has shot up from $2 million to $19 million. Sam Bramman's addiction led him to a dangerous place.
I was driving on the highway and it was really late at night, and I was using a nang, and I woke up from being passed out from it, and I was still driving, and I was on the wrong side of the road on the highway.
He dumped that car on the Gold Coast before his parents found him and took him to get help.
And that's when I woke up in Tweed Heads Hospital psych ward.
His road to recovery took 18 months. This week he's running from Sydney to Canberra to raise awareness about the harms of the drug he says is too easy to buy online or over the counter.
I think that these companies that deliver these nitrous oxide tanks are evil, and the tobacconists selling them are just careless.
So I've just come out of the tobacconist. I was able to buy this packet of 10 bulbs. While I was in there, I also saw they had larger tanks or canisters of nitrous oxide. When I went to buy them, they didn't ask me any questions. They just charged me 10 bucks, sent me on my way. So all in all, pretty easy.
There's also a litany of online companies that offer 24/7 nitrous oxide delivery services around the country. While it's illegal to sell nitrous oxide for recreational use, these companies say they're only selling it for culinary purposes. Not everyone's convinced.
We'd really like to see change so that there is more regulation about the access, particularly to online purchasing.
Jackie Cameron first started her research on nitrous oxide 5 years ago, focusing on harm minimisation. She says the different laws, state to state, are problematic.
Patchy is a great way to describe it, and it is terribly confusing, and certainly sanctions are one way to manage the problem, but they're only one part of the solution. We need to look at it with multiple approaches.
For the first time in pretty much his whole adult life, he was able to go on a holiday. And he was just about to go on holidays and had this bucket list next to his bed of all these things that he wanted to do.
Daniel Jones never went on that holiday. Instead, in February this year, his family found the father of 5 dead and alone in his bedroom.
It was horrific. Stay with me for the rest of my life. Yeah, just horrific to see your son like that. His hair felt exactly the same. I just kissed him on the forehead. His skin was cold.
His death certificate states he died from plastic bag and nitrous oxide asphyxia.
There were probably half a dozen of those really large canisters of empty nitrous oxide in the corner of his room.
I have lots of memories of Dan. He's a good brother, and
His family says his use of nangs had only started 5 weeks prior and escalated dramatically. He'd order canisters to his home.
There's no question as to why 6 litres every 2 days was delivered to a family home.
Texts shared with the ABC show the conversations between Daniel Jones and a delivery service, nangsdelivery.com.
Best tanks on the block. Prices that make you smile.
If you know, you know. Best tanks, best value.
Why does a caterer need gas delivered at 2 o'clock in the morning with a 15-minute service to whip some cream?
No message can be left on this service.
We've just tried calling nangsdelivery.com. We've also come to a listed business address of theirs here in the Sydney CBD, but they weren't there. We've tried to put the criticisms to them from Daniel Jones's family about their delivery of nitrous oxide, but so far there's been no response.
Since 2020, more than a dozen deaths around the country have been examined for the potential role of nitrous oxide, including involvement in accidents like drowning, car crashes, suffocation, and complications from chronic use.
I don't see who wins by keeping this system going, this business practice going. These companies that are making this big money and people like me who have to deal with the aftermath of this tragedy.